all those
Paparino.
When you begin to give them,
some people will listen, but they cannot assimilate what they listen.
Hear the second one. Hear the second one. Another one again.
Yeah, what they want she wedding in a session of Arifa. Have you started it? Because Arifa on evidence. Arifa then bought her own song, continue more later tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it. Because this is what I don't like. When I finish it, your comment is
Paparino, how long is this video that you are playing now? How long?
She's saying that why would Arifa go and defame the king? Arifa will go and pay somebody. You act as if you were sent by the king. Okay.
Has everybody confirmed that? Has everybody confirmed that Arifa paid somebody?
By the king. How much do you want? Arifa, oh, I don't want nothing. I am strong. Arifa, we give you 3 days. You know your wedding is coming. You know your wedding is coming. Okay? You know your wedding is coming. That audio that they went to do, okay? She's addressing that is fake. Why should you go to such extent? What is this?
Has anybody confirmed it is fake?
How you want justice? What didn't happen to be saying it? Is that what you want? If you have evidence, give it to legal team. That is why Paparino, me, I'm not going to get those. Me, I'm calling them out to do their job. Legal team, do your job. Oh my God, who is this calling? This person just calling. 1 minute. So, okay, I'll play the audio for you guys to enjoy. Because I remember when this audio came, then I addressed it. I said, why didn't you give it to your lawyer? Because very soon you guys will come and say, you know, you want to go and hide. You need money for hotel. You need this. They are threatening you. They are coming after you. But not, let's do things the right way. Do things the right way. Why do you want to put yourself in trouble by yourself? You want to be leading. When you have those who should be leading, put everything on the legal team. If you lead now, they arrest you, will come save you.
What does he want, Congo? What does he want? No, I have to be honest. What does he want? Báwo ni ṣe máa lọ gbé ọkọ wa? Èmi ti bá bí ọba sọ̀rọ̀ rí. Bí ṣe ti gbọ́ òun yẹn mo sọ pé bí ọba kọ́ ló sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹni ẹ wá kọlà sóhùn. Ẹni tí wọ́n wọ̀ wá. Ẹni tí wọ́n lo common sense wá ń gbà mí. Èèyàn lọ gbé ọ̀wá ọba tó ń pè wá petition. Ó wá lọ gbé wá. Ó wá sọ pé gbọ́dọ̀ tó sọ ni. Ó wá sọ pé èlò lẹ máa gbà. Èlò lẹ máa gbà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ iye kan. Make it make sense. They did not set him up. He brought that person to come and pretend. I'm telling you with my phone.
Me, I don't believe that one. He did not pay anybody.
He has nothing. What's up here now? What's up here? Kalo bebe yo. Come out, that's it. Kalo bebe. Why are you doing that? Just for the gifts you are getting. Just for the money they are giving you. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. We have to be honest with ourselves. Well, it's not a big way. It was not a setup.
Me, I believe Arifa. You understand? Nigeria, they can use anything to hide it. Even though you bring out the truth, now they will keep collecting from you.
I don't want to go deep. It was not a setup. It was not set up. Arifa brought that guy. He knew where he got him from. But it was not a setup. Okay? It has been set up. It was not a setup. Tí bàtà ní bá sọ pé wọ́n rí mọ́tò Elégùṣì ní Corona, ṣé setup náà? Ṣé mọ́tò Elégùṣì wà bẹ̀? Immediately the one sọ fún mi, excuse me, ó dàbí mo ní fásitì rẹ̀ ló ẹ̀ ó lọ. So, bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣe sọ fún mi ń jọ yẹn, ìpè wọn sọ pé wọ́n rí fídíò, wọ́n rí mọ́tò ọba ní Justice for Mohbad ní Quest. Ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ Gbogbo yẹn ẹ̀yà photo. Ẹ̀yẹ kan sọ, kódà, please, we should not be doing it. Ẹ wò wàhálà tó wá kó gbogbo wa sísìn. Kó tẹ̀ wá sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀ lóbìnrin náà.
And you know, it is because of that audio that Arifa made, that was what annoyed the palace. That's from that day onward, they sent petition to arrest everybody. That's what she's saying now. That's what put everybody in trouble. All this petition that they have get from the palace to arrest anybody. Because on this one, they are innocent. On the things you have been saying before, they were silent. They didn't want to talk much. But to go this extent, because the person threatened Arifa and said, okay, watch your back, we are coming for you. If Oba don't take action, if anything happened to Arifa, they will say it's Oba. Because that audio is already good. Everybody's believing it already. People are already believing it. They need him to come and clarify it. Who is this person? Do you know this person? And upon investigation, they found out that it was a plan. So they must have already arrested the other person. Then that person will not confess. Then they will not bring him to. So the person will now lead to his arrest. Because the person don't want to go down for it. It's a bit, and it's a serious crime. I don't know how people are seeing these things. It's a serious crime. Okay? I hope he gets out of it. I hope he gets out of it. And all of these guys, the same way, even if I see York now, we advise him, let him better be using sense. Because this is the best love me I can give anybody. Apply sense whatever you are doing. Don't because people want it, people are screaming, they are happy. Those guys will fly away. They will fly or you're lower. Oluyole, you're on your own. You're on your own. Bro, for Bonshe, for Poloshe, or Gra call, or me Moshe call. I will tell you, use great, do whatever you are doing. No? Don't say because people are happy, they are there chilling, okay? And so you should just be entertaining them. If those same people, they will be the one to go around. If the day you stop giving them attention like before, then they will not try to get you down. That, you drop me, Sha. You mute me. They will just find something that annoys them, then they will fuck you up. They will fuck you up and run away. You see? So that's it. People are not reliable. In this case of Arifan, where are the people? You won't see them. The same people, you won't see them. Oh, God.
Those people have money to give him lion. When he was there showing them updates, breaking news. So Paparino, back to where we're coming from. Papa need to be put in check. Koko said Papa don't need to be put in check, right? He said that Papa is now living like, okay, I do, I don't do, people gonna put money in my pocket. We're turning him to a lazy man. He doesn't know the law. If he doesn't know the law, let him hand over to those that know the law. Let them take care of the case. You sitting there, you and Muyiwa and just doing anyhow. It doesn't work that way.
The government that we have in Nigeria, we call them out every day. Don't get tired because they too don't get tired in corrupting us. When you don't flog this issue, don't put them on their toes. Let them wake up every day, see us worried about the case. They will have something to do. But when you act like everything is fine, let's relax, let's give them some time. You will keep giving them more time. There are many things to do with all of this time. 9 months, we don't want. Every day we'll be like this. We will be like this every day. The key is man will go rest. He said don't go rest.
Papa, I have a question about the recording that you just played with Bucky Jesse.
Go on, answer it.
Okay, there was people down there saying, oh, well, that was months ago. She's apologized. Why should she apologize if she had proof that she had? Why changing mouth?
What do you want to apologize?
Oh, supposedly she apologized to Baba for all her outbursts. Why should she have to apologize if she was so, did her research and she knows what she knows? Why change up?
Exactly. Buki said she had done her research and believe her, that she can tell Baba Mohbad doesn't want justice and Wunmi doesn't want justice. That family doesn't want justice. She has done her research. So it means her research was wrong. What happened was that it used to, before, they are all enjoying the privilege of being close to that man. When those men or that family stop giving them attention, like information which they can use to update their fans, then they fight against the man. You see? At that time, they had Baba Mohbad from her. She contacted, she did everything. She called, Baba was not going. Then she got out. She was pissed off. What is this? Where is Baba? Where are you? I don't have content anymore. Come out.
And those actually are the facts. There are no contents. He can't come out and speak to us now because nothing's happening. He can't update us. Update us on what? Because he's filed no petitions. Nothing is happening in the case. And we have all these people who are standing there defending Baba this, Baba that, don't talk about him. Let him rest. You know what? It's almost a year. There's a time to cry and there's a time to fight. And I don't see any fighting happening. So stop. These people need to stop crying and stop fighting.
One-sided. They are beating us. We are not fighting back. They're just beating us.
It's ridiculous. We have a bunch of crybabies. We can't get justice with crybabies. We need aggressive people to be able to fight the fight. And then there's somebody saying, put yourself in Baba's shoes. You know what? I am in Baba's shoes. And I am more aggressive than he'll ever be. He's just sitting back, letting everybody do anything for him when he can speak on his own, make his own decisions. If you really loved your son that much, you would be at the front line fighting, at the front line of the protest that's going on to fight for his son, not letting people control him. There is no one, I swear to you right now, there is no one who can control me. Absolutely not. I stand for what I believe in. And if I believe in Mohbad more than they do. Sorry to say, but this is the truth. The public is fighting harder than the family itself. And you want to try to shut the public up by taking away our public lawyer who can defend the public. You're trying to shut the public up. And this upsets me. You crybabies down there in the comment section need to get yourselves alive, get yourselves a backbone, and learn how to fight for justice instead of crying like babies. That's my submission.
Thank you so much.
Thunder fire. You see, those people, they don't know, they don't understand what is called justice. They've never been to one. They've never practiced one. This is like eye-opening to them. They are seeing this for the first time, hearing about it. So they don't know what is. So they just leave them. They can say whatever they want to say. So what I'm just gonna say is, if Baba need money to fight his case and they want to be in charge, he should go and get a carpenter job.
Yes, this is Vicky down here just talks a lot of shit. She says, "Oh, is it Baba that took away the public lawyer?" You know what? He might have not done it personally, but he's allowing it all to happen. He can't speak up. He asked for the public to come along with him. The only thing they're asking anything from us is money. They don't want to hear us taking away our public lawyer, but they want our public money. You think that's fair? Get yourself some education. Get some education.
That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. You want my money, but I can't ask you a question. That's stupid. No, I'm not gonna give you my money. No free lunch.
Paparino, just like I just want you to understand me. Do you understand? What I'm saying is not that maybe Baba is not wrong. You know? Because nobody is perfect, as I said. And if Baba made a mistake, it's good for anyone to call him, to let him, to advise him, and to direct him in a good way. You understand? But we should both understand that in this Aloba family, if you want to be sincere, this is the only man that's standing for justice. You understand? And if you want to correct somebody, it's not until we bash him before we can correct that person. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's just like we are giving all those opponents an opportunity to enter Baba himself. Because if we want to be sincere to each other, we know for sure this man is for justice. And this man is not the only one that are doing this. There's people around him. You understand? So instead of us to bash him, I think the best thing is to be calling and dragging those people around him to do the right thing. That's what I said, and what I've been trying to tell people. You understand, Paparino, Mr. Amui. That just it. If I made a mistake, or I wrong, I'm sorry for that. But I think that's my own point of view. That's my own this thing. You understand? So, thank you, everyone.
My point is, if Baba Mohbad said that he was going to carry the public along, what do you think that means? He wants us to help him fight for justice, right?
Baba never said that, man.
Yes, he did. I heard him say it on Westo's platform when Westo was live. He said he wanted to carry the public along. But from what I'm seeing, we're only being carried along for donations. Our voice is not mattering. He should have fought to keep our public lawyers present for the public to help defend the public. Everyone who gets in jail right now, do you think Baba's going to be able to bail every single person out? His lawyers are not for the justice. I mean, it's not for the public. They're for him. We need our public lawyer. We need our foundation to be able to help him fight for justice. And on Baba's part, I'm not trying to drag the man, but no petitions have been filed. Why? Are we not fighting for justice? All that Wumi has said against him, he's going to let it all go? She was in that house. She's a suspect. She's a prime suspect. Why are you letting all this go? He needs to fight. And he doesn't need to leave it to Muiwa. He put he left Muia in charge. Why? He has a voice. He doesn't need to leave it to anyone else. He has a voice. And he's not voicing out. He'll come onto these platforms and say the same thing over and over and over again. We already know. Give us something new. Tell us that you filed petitions so we can be happy. I want to hear something. Baba Mohbad himself needs to speak out. He doesn't need to leave it to anybody else. Now, as far as his legal team is going, they never even show up in the inquest. So as far as I know, we're helping to pay for shit too, right? For what? He's not doing anything. He's not even showing up. You know what I mean? What the hell is this? And now you're taking away our public lawyer? I think not. I'm going to continue fighting for our public lawyer. I'm going to continue fighting for possibly a new foundation. If they're having problems with Banko Smith, let's get some new one. Let's get a new one. But I don't see, I swear, I'm on the outside looking in, and I don't see any action. And we have too many fucking crybabies telling us, oh no, leave Baba alone, leave Baba alone. You fucking crybabies. Baba needs to fight for his son, period. Period. I am in Baba's shoes, whether you realize it or not. And I'm not a crybaby, and I don't sit back and want everybody to do everything for me. I will do it my damn self. Stop trying to interrupt me, please. I'm still talking. These are just the facts. I am not here to try to bash Baba, but I'm just telling the truth. I'm just trying to tell the truth. This is the freaking truth coming from an American. I'm here to try to fight for Nigerian people, for the people. And for Mohbad, it starts with Mohbad to try to get him justice. And if you're going to take away our public lawyers, how can we help you get justice? It's obvious you can't do it by yourself. because nothing's happening. Now, people need to stop crying like damn crybabies and get a backbone and start fighting for real justice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, I just have one thing to just chip in. I want to chip in is, you know, this justice is not by force for everybody. You know, right? Justice, when you are looking for justice, during the time that they are doing Timothy's justice, all this thing is not happening. There is so many betrayal in this justice for Mohbad'S. You hear? That one is my first point that I want to chip in. There is so many betrayal within us. Like 2 weeks now, I will just be on the comment section. I don't even come up because all what is happening, I'm not enjoying it. Justice is not by force. They should leave Baba alone. Baba cannot do it. How can someone be happy when he lost his or her son?
What do you mean justice is not by force?
Yes, it's not by force.
Are you out of your mind? Justice is by force. If we don't fight for justice, we're not going to get it.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Paparino and the comment
I don't care how you, but you just said justice is not by force.
It's no fighting. Under fire, please now.
In a legit way.
Under fire, please now. Let her talk.
Justice not by force. Everybody can stand in her home. And in my home, since over 2 weeks, I don't say anything. Justice
Why would she say justice is not by force? Justice is by force. We need justice for Mohbad. We need justice for Mohbad. We need justice for Mohbad. Justice is a must. Justice is a must. Bola, justice is a must. If you don't know what to say, just come out from that place.
Justice is not by force. If you cannot enjoy what is happening in the justice, you cannot be dragging Baba. You cannot be dragging anybody. They cannot be. Oh, okay, those for me. Do you hear anything from them? They are doing everything they are doing underground. Please.
Nobody is dragging Baba.
Someone cannot enjoy what Baba is doing.
So you can get justice for Mohbad. Okay?
Just step aside.
You don't just come here and start talking.
I'm not just come here. I used to be on Paparino platform and Aloba, Mommy Comfy. I used to be there.
Can I ask you a question?
Don't ask me questions, please. Don't ask me questions.
Why do you say justice is not by force?
But you are bringing your own for this justice. What are you saying?
If you don't want to be asked questions, then get down from the platform.
What are you saying? We need justice for Mohbad. If you are not interested in getting justice, go.
Let us speak our own opinion now. Let us speak our own.
Assisting to get justice. Justice is a must.
Let us speak our own opinion now.
Ẹ tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá ló máa ṣe justice. Wọ́n fẹ́ anybody like títí pé kó wá ṣe justice. So kì í ṣe pé èèyàn kan máa fọwọ́ lálẹ̀, èèyàn máa fọwọ́ lálẹ̀. On what way?
This place is a public place. You speak English, okay? Nobody is everybody understand you. Speak English, everybody will know what you are saying. Okay?
Did they call you there to come and do the justice by force? If you are not satisfied, you have to step down, please.
See, don't tell us let her speak. If she can't answer question, let her get down. Let her speak. What is she saying? Is she making sense to you? Is she making sense?
Mr. Sego.
She's making sense to him because she's supporting Baba.
My brother.
She's saying something.
Empty vessel.
She's not saying anything that makes sense even at all.
Can you imagine? Justice is not by force. Are you out of your mind?
You can imagine. Justice is not by force.
We have to fight for it because we're not getting it. It is by force.
That's what I'm saying. It's by force.
Thunder fire. They don't understand that once justice is achieved, it goes around the country. It's public benefit. We're not doing this for Mohbad. We are doing it for all of us. You don't know.
Sentiment.
That I'm talking about that justice is not by force. They are not calling anybody. We have to abide whatever Baba is doing. with his legal team. We cannot be mandating anything on them. Those people, those women that they are doing something, they did not.
What legal team? What legal team? I don't see a legal team. Do you?
This is what we are doing. This is what we are doing.
Did you see the legal team in the inquest? I didn't see them.
Don't make noise.
It's not convenient for him. It's not convenient for Baba. Is it good? It's not convenient for him. Just let it be with his legal team. Those people, women, whatever they plan, they didn't bring it out. Ṣé Wùmí ò ní legal team ni? Ṣé legal team ẹ̀ bọ́ síta ṣọ́rọ̀ ọjọ́ rí ni? Why? Oṣù bá jẹ́ kó ní bàbá yẹn náà máa bá tì. Wọn ò gbọ́ nǹkan kan, wọn ò rí nǹkan kan. Why?
Okay, the Wumi people that you are talking, they are not showing their things up. Are we not seeing what they are doing? What are they, Baba, doing since for 9 months? What are Baba doing 9 months? Tell me one thing they have done.
Then what do you want him to do? If it is not convenient for you, you will let Baba alone. Is it your son?
Okay, it's your son, right?
To ask you a question. If you
Just go out in.
You can go down.
Just tell us that
Walla, go down.
that we should leave the case alone for him so that his family will settle the issue. That dragging us into this and not letting us to do what we want to do. That's what we are. That's why he's making us angry.
Every time. We cannot be fighting. We cannot be saying the justice, the legal team are not doing anything. They are doing
Sister Bola, it's okay. No, see, let me tell you, Bola, nobody here bash Baba, and nobody talk against Baba. You understand? You are just trying to analyze things with one on one. You understand? So that nobody bash Baba here. And then point of all,
do you see Wumi coming outside to like?
Wumi did not ask
listen.
for donation from the public.
Let me tell you.
Why would anybody bash her?
One thing.
Wumi did not come.
He's our government that is telling us. He's not anybody.
Nathan, don't go there.
It's our government that they are failing us. Let me tell you one thing. In America,
sister, calm down.
If that is not within 3 days, they will take the.
But calm down. See, if we are all fighting for justice, and listen now. We are all fighting for justice. And if Baba made a mistake, we have right to correct him. Sister, don't put emotion on this issue. She understand. Nobody is dragging Baba here. I am here. I'm a justice fighter. Nobody is dragging Baba here. And then if Baba made a mistake, and we have right to correct him, to call. She understand. So it's not that maybe because we like Baba or we support Baba. If we support him, no. Is dragging him. Yes. See, on Thunderfire, what I want to ask you is, this is the Paparino platform that everything was started.
You keep cutting out.
At the end of the wait, my sister. And at the end of the today and today now, the issue still come up, and court give order to go and do private autopsy. She understand. So now, if you said nobody should support GoFundMe, how are we going to do the private autopsy? That's my first question.
Did you hear me say no one should support the GoFundMe? Did I ever say that?
No, my sister, I just asked you that question. You know, we are one here, and we are talking to each other. She understand. I just asked you. I just asked you as an example. It's not that maybe I'm referring to you that you said that. No, at all.
So you want to know my opinion about the GoFundMe?
Yes.
Well, everyone's should do what they want to do. But me personally, I won't do it because there's already enough money in there to cover private autopsy. They just keep asking for money, but they don't want to hear our opinion on the case. Why? If you need the public, you should need us for everything, not just for the money. We have a GoFundMe going on, and he has this Access Bank that people are donating into. I think we need accountability to know how much the toxicology and autopsies is going to be, so we can make sure we hit the goal. If people are just donating, we'll never know if we hit that goal or not. They can easily tell us we haven't got enough yet, and they're just collecting and collecting. I believe everything we do in life needs accountability. You know, I mean, people want to come back and say, oh, well, if you're giving, you should not need to know what it's for. Yes, we do need to know what it's for. This is for Mohbad. Not for anything else. I would like to know how much this is going to cost. If they're taking it out of to the United States, if they're taking it to the UK, because this price is for everything, I would like to know how much it costs so I know how much needs to be given. Wouldn't you? If you're going to go buy a house, don't you want to know how much that house costs before you buy it? If you're buying a car, you want to know how much money you want to know if you have enough money to buy that car. If not, you got to save up enough to get the car. You know what I mean? It's just common sense. People are just throwing money in there blindly, which I can understand. Everybody feels for them. But you have to have some knowledge in your brain at the same time to know how much something costs before you buy it. I'm not saying I'm buying anything, but we're trying to buy this toxicology and autopsy report for Mohbad. We need to know the cost. So no, I'm not going to put any money into this until I know how much this thing costs. And they don't want to tell us. So why is that you don't want to tell us? What are you hiding? Are you hiding anything? You don't think you owe us accountability? What's the issue here? And I believe Sele when he talks about accountability, because this is for everyday life. Everyday life. That's my submission on the GoFundMe.
Thunderfire. I will not encourage anybody to put a dime in that pocket, in Baba's pocket, to do autopsy or toxicology or anything. Muyiwa is in America, is working. If Muyiwa work for 10 hours and is getting $50, that is $500. When you convert it to Nigerian money, that's more than $1 million. So in a week, Muyiwa is making roughly 10, 12 million. So Muyiwa can fund it. It doesn't need to ask anybody for it. When you do that, we don't need to ask him of accountability. So if I give you my money, I will ask you, how do you spend it? And you are too big to give me. Look, when I was younger, there was a day I was coming from school, I gave my result to someone to look at it. After resumption, when we were going back to school, I asked my dad, hey, Dad, what about my school fees? He said, I should go and ask from the guy I gave my result to. I said, why? He said, yeah, that's the person that will pay your school fee. If you know I'm paying your school fee, why don't you bring it to me? Right? It disciplined me to bring result to him first. And ever since then, once I get my result from school, I take it to my dad. So when I pay my students' school fee, I want to see the result. So if you give it to my neighbor, the neighbor will pay the school fee. Muyiwa, we're giving him some money. He never give us details of how he spend the money. We don't even know if he has much more than what he's asking for now. So why do we have to put more money in it? That's stupid. He can fund it. Muyiwa is in America. He's working on his own business.
Yeah. But at the same time,
let me interject you, please. 1 minute. 1 minute. Number one, Mr. Moy. Number one, I want to use this opportunity to tell you that Muyiwa has lost his steady job more than 4 months now.
That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. That's a lie. Who told you that?
That's the truth.
Who told you?
He said it by himself.
It's a lie. It's lying. That guy is a liar.
That's number one. Number one. Then number. Wait now. Let me land, please. Let me land, please. Let me land, please. Let me land, please. God, thunder fire, please. 1 minute, my sister.
Just tell me something that Muyiwa has ever said that he tell the truth. Tell me one.
That. Two, my brother. See. It's not a bad idea. You understand? And if that is your opinion, I will respect that as your opinion. But to me, Muyiwa is not the one that you are contributing money to for.
You want us to feel bad for Muyiwa now?
Wait now, when you are talking, you ask me not to interrupt you.
Who are we contributing the money to for?
Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is the one that
he's a carpenter. He's a carpenter. He want to do it. Look, once you put yourself in a position,
Baba Mohbad is the one have access to for me. That's number one.
Baba want to be in charge of the case, right? Baba want to be in charge of the case, right?
Yes, no. He's the one.
Then he should go and get a job. No, he should go and get a job and fund it.
See,
if public want to fund it, we public need a lawyer.
Try to understand what I'm saying, my brother. That's your opinion, and I respect that a lot. You understand? But to me, number one, to do accountability in everything, I don't see it as a bad idea. Is a good thing, but for anyone to say any money he contributed to Baba Mohbad should come out and do accountability. Accountability of what? For the accountability of 26 years old boy that died, that you people talk here, you want to assist his father, you assist his father in one way to the other, and you are calling him out to come and do accountability.
You are getting it wrong. No, it's not that way. This is what it means, accountability, to my own opinion. Now, you want to fight a cause, right? And people support you. Let's assume they put some money in your account. Now you will come out like, oh, I get a barrister Shitu to fight this case, and I get a barrister Bankole to support barrister Shitu. I paid these people this. I paid these people that. And because of that, we travel to this, we do that. And the next step for us to take now is for us to do this and do this and do this. That's what I understand by accountability. It's not to bring the bill like, okay, I spent 20,000 on transport, I buy food, I buy drink. No, we are talking about the progress and the proceeding of the case. That's what accountability, what I understand by that. Not that they should bring their accounts, the details account. No, give us what you are doing, what you have done, and what you'll be doing. That's what we are asking for. But they are not saying shit. We're not even hear from them. So let them, if they want to fight the cause on their own, let them go and finance it and leave the public. Let us sleep and be in peace.
Oh, all right. If that is the accountability you are talking about, my brother, that is a good thing, which I also support of that, because it's the same thing as you are telling them to give us information about what is already done and what are they going to do. You understand? But my brother, the truth is, what people mean by accountability is for this man to come out and come and explain how much he enter his account and how much he's spending. That's what people are expecting.
The question would be, what did they spend the money for? What did they spend it for?
They spend it for the lawyer.
I thought the Lagos state government is even handling that case about.
I wonder.
Lagos State did not take. They did not take any.
One thing about Nigeria,
which is a good thing. But if they put the price next to
on this Mohbad case,
if they put the price needed for each one to give us a total of how much is needed, at least we know how much to put in there. At this point, they don't have any prices next to the toxicology.
It's not even about money or GoFundMe or anything. You see, this Mohbad case, if I just tell you the basic truth, the case they have already wear us out because it's a cold case right now. They did DNA autopsy like some months ago. They didn't give us any reports. The technology, all the tests they did, they said the samples are bad. So everybody's just cashing in on this dead guy, and it's very bad. The family are not saying anything.
Baba is cashing out. Muyiwa is cashing out. All of them are just being. They are crazy. All of them are crazy.
How Baba is cashing out?
How? I don't want to know about if Baba even cashing out. At least it's his son. If he cash out, well, he's entitled to that,
Okay, this how Baba is cashing out. Let me explain. Hold on. This how Baba is cashing out. Baba is fighting this cause for how long? 9 months plus. Has he sued anybody with the public money that we donate to him?
No, he has been to Abuja. He's been to so many places.
Everywhere.
What is your name, please? If you are not satisfied with what you are doing here, you can leave. Miss West, if you are not satisfied with what you are doing here, none of us fighting here, we are one. And we have a good discussion here. If you are not satisfied with what you are saying or what you are doing, you can leave, please.
One thing about Nigerian justice system is they always try to wear us out. People will be shouting for this, that,
It's because we are not doing the right thing.
They'll just
Mr. Tony, it's not that maybe they are wear us out. Okay, assuming for example now, if public are going wanted to continue the case now, to take over the case today, who want to lead?
We would have justice by now.
So many accusations going on, Obale Gushe, Larry, everybody, So who are we going to hold? Should we start protesting and start doing demonstration on the streets? Mr. Tony, it's just so bad. Mr.
Tony, do you know that the public itself, we allow this Ula Bala for justice for Mohbad? Because in the first instance, Baba should not be the lead person on this justice. It should be neutral. The public should have their own lawyer that will scrutinize everybody, including Baba and Wumi. The reason why Baba can't sue Wumi is like they will tell him that, hey, he's your wife, Adua is your son, Mama Mohbad is your wife. These are your families after the justice. But if we have the public lawyer that is ready to sue Mama Mohbad for the accusation, they were like, why do you accuse Baba Mohbad? It won't be like Baba Mohbad was one that petition Mama Mohbad or Wumi. But he's doing all this because he's involved already. Baba should be neutral. We are even stressing the man. He should just be one side and be like, okay, what do you want me to do? Do you need me to sign anything? Do you need to to tell me anything? Just update me. Because all this stress, we are just stressing for no reason.
Baba doesn't. You should have just stay in one place and let the public.
Yeah, just stay in one place. My lawyers do the needful. You don't even have to come into the lawyer, like, go and meet the public. The public will have the lawyers. The lawyer do the needful. Sue anybody need to sue. Like, Mama would have made allegation. The public will have just petition Mama Mohbad. Why do you say Baba Mohbad stabbed this person? So it will be like, Baba directly accused the woman. Like, after the justice, that they won't be able to come back to the family meeting and all that. See, at the end of the day, these people are blood-related, connected. So I know there's somewhere, like the family somewhere will be calling Baba that, Baba, don't do this thing. These are your family. At the end of the day, you come back to the house. These are the people that you fall back to. So I think we should just let Baba leave that aspect. Let the public handle anything legal, anything no petition, anything. Like, we just need Baba to tell us his own story. This is my own story, and let's all document everything down. Because for me now, it's just fighting for me, justice for Wunmi. What Wunmi is calling justice is like, let us like, okay, let them petition those people like that bully the husband. But Wunmi body language does not speak for justice at all. Baba for me is just like, do DNA. You understand? That's what I think for Baba is just fighting for justice for Mohbad. Because how can these people drag you for over 9 months? See, we for just for Mohbad, we respect that man, we call him Baba Mohbad. You see those other platforms, MFM, this thing, all the other Konibaje, they just call him Josie. Even the wife had that audacity to even drag this man down. No atom of respect for this man at all. And the same way they treated this man, they're treating anybody that is going for justice for Mohbad.
Exactly.
Like they're looking at us as fools. We are fools.
All the people who keep crying about Baba alone. If petitions were filed against those who are disclaiming Baba, then we would be helping Baba.
Like, it's not making sense anymore.
Do you think it's not making? It's making sense because Baba has not put himself in that position. If you want to study law, you go to school. You study law in school. You don't just come on the street and study law. Baba said, "Go and do DNA." Now that they take talk, now out. Your lawyer will put petition against her. Do this.
You have to undo all these things. Not Baba.
Yeah, not you going on TV saying you go do.
Either it was Baba that petitioned Darosha or somebody else, and Baba signed it. At the end of the day, when police invite Darosha and Baba, when Darosha denied and Adra said he was the one in Mohbad, and Baba still go ahead and told police that even though if it is own mother, he doesn't care. They should go to court. And police do what public do up.
So do you mean that because of that petition, we should not petition any other thing anymore, right? Is that what you're saying?
No.
But is that what you're saying?
Wrong, bro.
That's why I say, like,
no.
Baba don't need to be involved. You understand? The public are meant to be involved in this case so that Baba can have his rest. You understand? So all this way you're saying that because of yes. What is Baba language? Look at Baba body language. After he has returned from Aloba from the last petition. Have you studied his body language? You see, if you want to fight this cause right now, let the public come together. We have other foundation. We have like a state.
It's very cold.
It's very cold. We don't need this. At this point, we can't be cold if we really want justice. We can't be cold. Look at Arifa, look at Veron. Where are they? It's because they can drag Baba and they are dragging all the people following Baba. No action of respect. They will drag us if they come to arrest anybody. Look, just imagine. Even Papa, I know right now that Papa Rano will be on the blacklist. Buki Jesse will be on the blacklist. Comfy, all the other anybody supporting justice for Mohbad will be on the blacklist. But how many people do we have on our own blacklist? We are not ready to sue the police. You are not ready to sue someone who allegedly accused you of killing your son. Not one, not two, not three, not four. Konibaje accused Baba of sleeping with Blessing. Like Baba meant nothing to them. No respect, nothing. And Baba is still like cold.
Second, you won't believe. If you see if you see the way he was causing this Baba Mohbad yesterday.
You understand? There's really division in that family.
You see how Otumba was to swear for Mr. Aloba yesterday night.
All these kind of divisions.
I have this screen record on my post, even on my TikTok. I have this screen record on my phone. I screen record it. You see how this Otumba swear for this man yesterday night.
Why that's happening? Let me tell you why this is happening. Let me tell you why this is happening, the bashing of Baba from the Wunmi side. Because nothing's being done about it. No petitions
from Wumi's side
against them. If the petitions were written against them, then people will stop bashing him. People are here crying, leave Baba alone. Well, you know, if he could defend himself and write those petitions, they wouldn't be coming after him so easily. He's allowing it to happen. I'm not saying Baba, but his team. His team is not fighting for Baba. I'm not blaming Baba. I'm blaming his team. They're not protecting him. Those petitions should have been written against any defamation of him, and then they would be not likely to be doing it all anymore. Like what's happening right now are petitions are being written against the justice team. Now we're being forced to shut up. If we had done that the opposite direction, they wouldn't be bashing him. And every time they try to bash him, they'd be petitioned. We're not doing what the other side is doing. That's what we need to be doing. So if anybody's bashing him, it's from the Baba's team. Not Baba himself, but his team. They're not protecting him. They're letting it happen. So, of course, Otamba and everybody else is coming to the platform bashing him because they're allowed to do it. It's like when you're raising your children and they learn a new bad word. Do you discipline them or do you just let them do it? If you don't discipline them, they're going to continue with it. They're going to grow up disrespecting the parents because you didn't discipline them. Simple as that. Those petitions need to be written against all the defamation, all the accusations that they have put on Baba. I'm not blaming Baba now. Listen to me, people. I'm blaming his team. His team is not protecting him. I don't believe that Baba knows exactly what's going on all over every platform. He's only being told what he's being told. He doesn't know it at all. It's impossible to know what's going on all these platforms because it's Muia and Gorexi who are running the show. They may not be telling him everything, but Muia and Gorexi need to be the ones to help write those petitions against all the bashing, but they're not doing it. So who are they protecting? They're not protecting Baba. I'm not here trashing Baba, people. Listen to me. I'm not doing that. But also, Baba needs to be able to speak for himself when he sees something that's not good. He needs to be able to stand up for himself. And this is what's happening. People are trashing him and dragging him because his own team is not doing anything. His own team is not even showing up in the inquest. You know, who's fighting for justice here?
Fire, you see? I'm very sorry to come in this kind of aspect, you know. Sorry to cut you short. I believe you know what's going on in Nigeria. You see, all of them in his team, they believe something came in for Baba, like incentives from government, both the state and federal. And to be frank, see many people donated. Anonymous people send money. So his team, many of them feel entitled that they should have got something out of all the proceeds that entered, so that they too could proceed and push forward. But while his team is not getting anything, you know, they will give him backlash too now. Nigeria is the kind of country that we are so rich in corruption. You know, if you go and report a case to the police, if you don't take time, you end up in cell. This is Nigeria for you. You know, I'm not changing this topic.
Toyin, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay. Nigeria, you know, the kind of system we are in this Nigeria, you know, if you don't have money to do something, I don't think you could pursue what you're doing. So his team backlashing Baba, I think most of them, or they felt entitled, like they should get something out of all the proceeds that really came in. Because federal government, state government, they all supported Mohbad's father now. You know, if a state government is sending money to Mohbad's father, do you think state government would announce on TikTok or Twitter? No, they wouldn't do that. But secretly, you know, or behind the closed door, many of them, they send their funds and donation, minus their condolence. Many people made money out of this guy, out of this dead dude, but they're not coming out. That's why you see all this division in the family. Everybody is doing this from the mother side, from the father side, because everybody is gaining. The mother gained, the father gained. Even this woman gone, she gained. All of them gain money in the absence of this guy. So in pursuit of his justice,
are you trying to normalize all the corruption and make it normalized? No,
you see, the
the
corruption.
public needs to fight for change. We need change.
We need change. The corruption itself is what is playing now.
No, we need
Nigeria,
change, and that's why the public needs to fight for it.
We are so rooted in corruption. In fact, people can't even speak up. And if you try to speak up, you'll be like enemy of some people, or you don't have sense, you don't know what you're saying, or you get so many backlash from so many people from different sources. You understand? This Mohbad case, to me, it has already weird me out because I didn't even know how to even start it. They did autopsy or totally test some months ago. We didn't hear anything. Instead, the result came out. The police didn't even come out and say, "Yeah, they find this, so this is what they saw." Nobody said nothing. The case just went cold like that, and it's getting colder. And the more it gets cold, you just disappear. Everybody just forget about it.
So is that what you're saying? You just want to forget about it? I will never.
It's not about me. You see, it's not about me.
I'm going to keep fighting to get a new foundation. Keep fighting for change.
This Mohbad case. It's about all of us, because how can you just kiss someone like a star, a celebrity, and no suspect, nothing? Nobody's convicted.
This is what we are saying. We want to change the narrative from the old way of doing things.
Yes.
Okay. Baba is sitting on top of the case like he's the boss, he's the King Kong. But we are trying to move his ass. Like, go to your house, go and get another job, go and get something else to do. Leave the case to the public because this guy is a public figure.
Baba should have been neutral on this case and let the people do let people do the needful. But you are trying to say you are a lawyer now, you are an attorney, you are this, you are the co-founder. It doesn't work like that.
What I'm saying now is this: if Baba don't know anything about that guy's death, he need to go and withdraw everything and just go to his house and go and relax. The public will take care. We will put money in his account to eat. We'll take care of him, but we will still fight this case. We will still be on it.
God bless
Look at the George Floyd. George Floyd that died. George Floyd that died. They got a lawyer, a public lawyer.
Yeah.
When the public lawyer addressed the situation after the court sitting and everything, they were asked, does the family have one or two things to say?
Right back, please.
The daughter is in school. He got a statue in his hometown. Many foundation for him, But if his mom then say, "Oh, I'm the mother, I want to be in charge. Hey, my uncle should be in charge." Today, that guy will just die for nothing, and the police will be walking free.
Yes, exactly.
This is what we are trying to do. Baba get this from the state, he get this from federal. It's none of my business if he doesn't know anything about it. So if he knows something about it, he's still gonna sit on it and we just put people in, we'll just be, fighting about it every day. But if he doesn't, he need to withdraw from it and let the public take charge. This is a public figure. This guy, okay, look at it. This guy make at least, let's assume this guy make at least in a month $20,000, right?
Obviously, yeah.
You bring $20,000 to Ikorodu, is gonna do something. In a year, there's a particular amount that thing will come up to. Now you just kill that source of income for that family, for that community, for that state, for the country. And now people are like, no, it can't happen. We don't want it to happen. So that it won't happen next time. Now the dad wants to say, oh, because it's my son. No, it's not your son. It's everybody's son now. It's a citizen. We are fighting the cause of public. You can't just, say Muyiwa, a lawyer to go and get permission from Muyiwa to defend a public figure. I've never heard such thing ever. Muyiwa is not a lawyer. Muyiwa don't know anything about, when he talk like a farmer. You see? He doesn't even know his right from the left. Now we are telling this man to withdraw all this and just relax his mind. We're going to fight the cause. We're going to fight it. We have the money. You can't be, he's not richer than the public. Muyiwa is not richer than all of us. Muyiwa can pound yam, all of us will eat it. If all of us pound yam for him, he cannot finish it. So Muyiwa should withdraw, Baba should withdraw and leave it for the public. Or else we get our own public lawyer, let the public lawyer defend the dead, not Baba. Muyiwa was here saying the public money. The Paparino asked him, okay, does public put money in your pocket? He said yes. Okay, the lawyers that you hired for the with the money, are they gonna support the public? He said no, because it's family lawyer. I said, look at this man, see what he's talking about. After I said that, he dropped from the platform. You see, so Baba should go home and relax his mind. We're gonna fight the cause. But if you want to be the champion, then he should go and get a job while he's working. Then both of them should go and get the fund, go and do the private autopsy and private toxicology or whatever they want to do. So they should not bother anybody about it. We will just be here listening to them. At the end of the day, whatever come out, we will celebrate with them if they win. But I've not seen one individual family that fight the government and win. Never. So that's what we are saying, not the other way around.
Yeah, Mr. Tony, I agree with you that maybe negotiation is going. They have settled the father, giving the wife some money, like from the government, incentive. You understand? I understand that. But is it not like reasonable that if Baba truly wants justice, it's two things. If you receive money, whether tell us, pack your bags and let us go home. Let everybody forget about justice for Mohbad. Or if you truly want justice, cry out to the public and tell them, this is what I want. Please, I can't do it on my own. The public to take charge. I just want to watch. So that things can be done orderly. Like people that they need to follow up, they will follow them. See, for me, the way Baba is acting, like now his body language and everything, it will be hard for us to get justice. Just let him come outside and tell the public, because coming every day to say you need fund, and there's no roadmap of what you want to achieve. If I ask anybody here, like, what is the roadmap from justice for Mohbad, like for the autopsy, for every other thing want to be done, like, what is the roadmap? Can anyone just analyze to us, like, this is the time frame we begin by the court, this is what we want to achieve before this. What is the roadmap? Nothing.
Even
Don't talk.
Yeah, sorry. Even
come on, just go ahead.
Has been paid for, I think, by Lagos State Commissioner of Police and some stakeholders. Autopsy is even the list. You understand? So all this money that they needed was, sorry, Mr. Shegun, what is it going to amount to? What are we going to hear saying? What are we going to put on the table? All this money you guys are trying to collect for him. So there's something fishy or hidden. There's something going on within that circle, within that family itself. There's something really going on. And they're showing away from we, the public. You know? And you know, Nigeria now, you think they're trying to wear us out. Maybe they think in the next 2-3 years, everybody's just talking about it. That's what is playing along now. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to wear us out. Maybe because they about Paru, about someone who want a jacket, everybody will be doing their basic things. You know, from the body language that you said, all of them they're all playing a kind of body language. I've seen so many videos. You know, and if you look at all these kind of acts, what they are doing is like it's just scripted. Like everybody play a part on that guy's death or that guy's death. You know, it's suitable or good for them, one way or the other, and it's very bad. And that's just like the truth, because they can't even give us an information what happened since almost 9 to 10 months. The guy has died, nothing. Mr. Shagun, show you finish. So it's very bad from the way they do things around here and the justice system. You know.
If they are happy about his death, that means their level of illiteracy is at the max. Is at the max. Because this guy just started. He has not even started harvesting his products. You kill him. And you don't even know how to harness it. This guy is yet to start making money. All those albums that is yet to release. Look at. If he release those albums, you know how much that guy is good. It's good. People love him. Now the parents, they saw Davido Sherman getting married the other day. How do you think that man will feel? You see? When your son is a public figure, you protect him with everything you have. But because of property, because of one land, he just bought a land or two, and you kill him. Someone that can buy a whole estate within a couple.
Mr. Tony.
Sir, Mr. Muyiwa, look at the issue of that on Liam, that Mohbad's son. On Liam, that Mohbad's son. That's on Liam, that Mohbad's son. And it's very bad, you know. They could have at least give us something to hold on to. Okay, it's not blah 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 son, no. It's really these guys, you know, but they didn't do that. Even people that are accusing that this guy's father, that this one is this guy's father, none of them even made any step, you know. Boldly, okay, well, let me go and pay for that DNA test and prove that I'm not the father.
But they know that Liam is not Mohbad's son. That's why.
That is it, exactly. You know, we are not dumb now. Everybody, you know, we are not fool.
Mr. Toyin, that's why we said Baba should lead the case for the legal team, the public team to handle. Because all this one Baba is going and come and do DLA, that is calling, come and do the no. Let him lead the case and push it like the legal team should face it like the public have to come together. Like we don't need to just say, okay, one foundation to take up the case. We can have a collaboration of different.
You're saying one thing and they are doing another thing. You're saying one thing, they are doing another thing. So they just want the public to believe that they are doing something.
God bless you, my sister. So they are technically wasting our time.
Do you know someone was in the inquest the other day and said the lawyer could not utter any speech throughout the sitting, like someone that doesn't even understand the chemistry. Maybe literature students, you ask them to go and attend the chemistry class. It's gonna be strange. They said the guy was just there, like confused. He doesn't even know what. Women's lawyer was like, no, we have to trash their case. Once they mentioned the case, they say, oh, we got to trash it. And those people were just there, like, I was like, what's actually going on? Are those people legal team, or they are just a figurehead, just there so that we know that someone is there representing? Let's get a public lawyer that will finance. If he doesn't do the right thing, we know where the house is, we know where he stays, we know how to jump on him, you know. But someone that we put money in your pocket, you hire because he can't defend himself, he can't even talk. Where do we go from here? What do we do? What do we do? Everything just being muddled up, just like the government is even representing the government by Baba Mohbad's lawyer. That's how I see it. Like, you just gonna represent that man, don't worry about it, we got your back. Just sit down there and you don't need to trouble yourself. Provided they pay you, we're gonna give you some money more.
That's what they are doing. Yeah. It's obvious.
I've never seen a lawyer. Look at Baba Falana during that guy that died in Ife that they killed in that hotel.
Yeah, that's
Falana will come out after the court sitting. Like, this what happened, we're not gonna agree, I'm filing another this, and then Oriyomi will sit at his own corner and mention. Then they will talk to the family like this the guy's dad, or this is the mom, this is the wife, if anybody want to support. And everybody was at peace. Everybody was at peace. Everything was going that smooth, but this one Baba will tell lawyer to go and meet Muyiwa. And Muyiwa doesn't even, I don't borrow you. I mean, they're by anybody. But it looks strange to me.
Yeah. We'll let it look strange to you. They're just technically wasting our time, you know. Because if you ask all the lawyer that work with Baba, who hired the lawyer, they will say it was Baba. It was Baba. Do you mean that Baba went to this office of this lawyer, sat down with them, negotiate the terms and conditions, So it's all bullshit. Baba did not hire any lawyer. I think the lawyer was just appointed that go do this job. Yes, now Baba didn't. How many lawyers? How did Baba know these lawyers? How? What was the terms and conditions that they have? Because there's nothing now, 9 months, nothing to show off. Nothing.
You remember when they said they need a GoFundMe the other time that they need they wanted to pay for this, for lawyer, for that. Guresi and Muyiwa said they discussed with barrister, that Muslim name. Is it Odumosun now? Is it? That they discussed with him, this and that. That lawyer got the son got to the court and they told him, no, you can't present any case there. Then they went to the judge and whispered to them, hey, I'm just here, public figure, don't worry about it. We are fighting the same thing. I said, oh, okay. You can. All this, the thing is funny though. But if Baba mean well and is serious about it, now we are discussing about it. Baba need to withdraw his hand from this case and let the public take charge. If not, he need to get a job. He need to get a carpentry job and finance the case. Yeah, because 9 months we're discussing the same bullshit every day. It's looking bored. It's looking boring now.
Yeah, it's very boring stuff. Because if you look at the early stage when the guy died, the media, everybody was just, filling up with different information. I was given injection by a mysterious nurse. Even the nurse, we didn't even hear anything about the nurse.
First,
was she accredited?
It was ear infection.
Nurse? Was she even convicted?
Infection.
Everybody was just, this Nigeria, the kind of what happened that people can just kill people and just get away with it. It's like a norm in Nigeria. It shows how human life has no value. And it scares me. And it's very bad. And it can be anybody. If a guy like that, a celebrity can just die like that, without nothing being, it's not even like in the US, maybe all this kind of gun violence or something.
You see the way we drag them these days to even touch someone now, they will be scared.
It's just so bad.
They will not want to do it anymore.
And it's so funny. People will tell us that justice is not by force. But at the beginning of this justice, it was the public that advocated for justice. So why didn't the public lead the justice cause? Why do we have to bring the Aloba inside to lead us? Because even the man himself was accused of killing his son.
Yeah.
So we need to put Baba, just rest. If you need donation, if you need money, we will take care of you. Since we've heard the story that Baba is like, Baba, you're innocent. So we'll donate money for you, make you comfortable. Then let the public with their legal team follow this case to the extreme end. Right now would have some big names would have been behind the bars now.
Of course.
People would have gone down by now. People would have been in jail by now. But Baba, was pushing for everything. But naturally, Baba personality is the kind of calm and gentleman. And in this kind of people, you are fighting criminals, bullies. You are fighting top criminals in this country. Mohbad was not just killed and imagine this guy was killed in the house now. He was killed in the house. So for me, I think the family itself should not be included in the justice movement. Everybody in the family should be scrutinized.
Of course.
Until we get justice that
everybody,
if the investigation that will prove you innocent, you don't need to tell us a story to tell us you are innocent. Imagine me telling us that it was the nurse. Initially, the first day Mohbad was announced, nobody dragged the nurse. They were dragging Sam Larry, Naira Marley. Nobody dragged the nurse. Okay, you told us Mohbad was fine. In a sane society, Mohbad was fine with you. The moment the nurse came, injected him, and he reacts. See, if I'm with my wife and I called the nurse to come and treat my wife, and that woman reacts, and she was okay with me, and after you injected her, there was a reaction and she passed.
What
I
will
will
you
drag
do?
you.
Immediately,
you call
the police.
I will call the police. I will drag you to the extreme. Then it's only investigation and the test that will not clear you. That will prove. You can tell me that yes, I see the malaria, everything. I see, yes, I know. But I want the test to come out to be sure that it was this that really.
They actually buy him. But this one, no.
When we do that,
he went online and started writing rubbish.
Oh, bless you. You can see that what she's fighting for.
The nigga calling your husband and you love nigga.
This case is messing with people's mental health, but like it's very simple case, and you guys
emotions are just killing people.
And imagine the whole 9 days. Imagine the whole 9 days he was buried. The nurse was still never mentioned. And all
never. She was never mentioned.
She's just mysteriously vanished.
Never mentioned.
Only
when he was accused
she just vanished.
did they mention it.
No. Now people will come and start saying it's justice by force. It's by force because it's all of us that will enjoy this justice. Because now the ones that is not even in Nigeria now we are the one that is even fighting for the justice. Because we don't want a situation whereby we will come or our children will come to Nigeria. No. We need justice is by force though. It's by force and it will be must. We need justice for Mohbad. What really buy this guy? What really buy this guy? That's what we need. I'm coming.
If we get justice, we affect us as a city. Because we have drug dealers gang that's going to go down. We have the music record label that will go down. We have bad characters. People will go down. Names will go down. So if you tell me justice is not by force, my sister, justice is by force. Anybody saying that justice is by force, at the end of the day, the prophet will still rally around and say, we need justice. And it's not Baba that will lead it. All we are saying, we are not castigating Baba. Baba has tried, Muyiwa has tried, all of them have tried. Let us just leave the case.
Castigating Baba. No, we are not. What we are doing, we are not doing.
Yes, I'm saying. I'm just claiming that nobody's castigating.
That person that said justice is not by force. If she send her son or daughter to school and teacher touch that person, and teacher spank that son, the person come home, you will see the person how she will fly to that school to go and fight the teacher. And now someone died. You are saying justice is not by force. Don't let me catch you, I beg.
And they try to play us. They are saying we should go and do autopsy and doing the toxicology. Like they even know that at this stage right now, we can't really get concrete test evidence from the body again. What I would think the legal thing should pursue now is forensic. I think from the forensic, there can still be some lead to Mohbad's death. But all this body autopsy, I don't think we can really have much there.
And DNA.
All those samples, all those samples, they're already decomposed themselves. Decomposed samples, body that have been buried some days, But that forensic, I think, we are good.
So why are we happy about the autopsy? Instead of us advocating for the forensic and the DNA, you understand? So from the conversation and the things that happen months, days, before and after can give us a lead to what actually happened in the house.
Yeah.
Because for me, if I see you face to face, your hand is not clean when it comes to Mohbad's death. Because if you can have that buzz, your husband is still in a controversial issue, in a cold room, and you can celebrate a birthday for your son. The woman, the Baba Mohbad was dancing and they are all smiling, and your husband. Not that naturally the guy died.
Remnant. She was the one that was eating the food that they ate. Oh God!
Imagine
poverty.
I don't know what else they see. Oh my God! Come on. The case they sometimes they tell person, like the way they've gone through your husband, like pieces the guy, do everything, and you're like, what? Like you are still happy to celebrate, even though you want to celebrate, you can do it low key. But my fear is even the friends Mohbad had, like a lot of friends, nobody is even standing for justice. Nobody is coming out like this is what I know about what happened when I live. Like nobody is advocating like to join any platform.
When Mohbad died, he was in Canada, was advocating, blah blah blah. Now he's not saying anything again.
Nobody. I haven't seen any of his friends that come to this platform
all
to like
the guys
clear
in the
things up.
circle, they are all 18.
Come on.
He never really had a real G, to be frank. Yeah, he never really had a real G. All his guys, everybody are just 18, you know, and it goes in their way of life and in that industry. That I think that they are. That's one thing I know about them. They are all 18. Nobody could stand up for this guy. No one. None of them could do that.
No one.
Yeah.
No one. From the industry, like no one. Like we just have a face of somebody there that is even, chain of the community. Like we need justice for this boy.
That is he just tried to come up, you know, with good talents. He just even in his lyrics.
You see, since Mohbad died, all those people are dead. How many of them do you hear new album from? How many of them got new album? Mohbad is the only one pushing those people forward. The day he died, those people are dead. They can't reason. They're dumb.
Nigeria
well, Mr. Tony.
Mr. Shegun, sorry, you said something about that forensic, and you made a point, but you never really shed light. You see, on that forensic, Nigeria has the capacity to summon all these telecoms companies, both MTN, Airtel, Glo. Can you provide with us Mohbad's voice and notes conversation 3 weeks prior to his death, so that we could shed light? Who is he calling? Who is calling him? Give us the text messages he has been receiving. You know, we have the technology to do that. Yeah, we have it. But they didn't do anything about it. And I think Nigerian police, if they're looking at this live stream right now, I think they should have done the needful. They have the capacity to do. I know they have the capacity to do that. They can track his phone, they can backdate from the day he died, 3 weeks prior, what is happening around this guy, who is threatening him on the phone, who is he making conversation with, who's giving him life training situation, these kind of things. But they didn't do that. And I think the family didn't even make an inquest about that. I think when they did that, they could have got the result, I think. If we wouldn't call MTN and Globe, they will give them under 24 hours. They'll give them the printout, a full detail of what's happening within that guy's life.
But Mr. Tory, naturally, if the police they are doing the investigation.
Hello, sir.
Don't you think is what the police should have done, documented down, like the forensic should have been done by now? Should be like in the same boat with the police department.
Of course.
Part of the document for the investigation. Because if I ask the police, like, what have they really documented about Mohbad? Since we advocate for justice, right? And they're using the state money, I think that is one of the critical evidence they should have like documented and go and they'll just oppose against the statement to see if it collates. You know?
You're right.
I don't know.
Just a slide.
Seeing no one is talking, I'm going to jump in and say,
maybe it's this
hold
one.
on a second, please. No one was talking. That's why I started talking. This case is not over. We are at a standstill, but there is an open door towards possibly a new foundation and a public lawyer. If Baba's team is not happy with the one that we have now and they're trying to take them out, we can at least have backup to get another foundation, new lawyers to go in for the public. At the same time, I hope Van Corleone Smith is appealing and they can continue on with this case, because As far as I can see so far, Bankulia Smith is the only one who has tried to do. They've spoken up. They've done a little bit. Not a lot has happened on this case, but we have a way to get a foundation and new lawyers to help the public to fight for justice. We don't need to group up with Baba's team. We have the public side. The public is the loudest, the strongest. That's why this case is still open, because of the public. And that's what I want to try to rally around. I'm not really concerned what Baba's team is doing at this point. I could care less what the anti-justice team is doing. It's not my concern. What is my concern is getting justice for Mohbad and everyone after him, every victim, every Nigerian citizen. So I believe going towards a public lawyer and new foundation would be the way to go. And I think we need to rally around that so we can try to get our justice that we're so heartily searching for. All of us want the justice for Mohbad. So I think we need to all fight for it by going to get a new foundation, new lawyers to go in there and fight for it. That's my way of thinking. We can't sit here waiting for something to happen. We need to fight for what we want. Justice is by force, by the public.
Exactly. You're right.
Someone's welcome to come in and say something. If you have a new subject, anything that you would like to talk about.
Wonderful. You've honestly told. I like your opinion on what you said. It really makes sense around because being the far place, even though you're not in Nigeria, and you could feel what we're going through around here, and the justice system around here doesn't enable a common man to have a say, unless you are, I don't know.
Julian, the thing is, just because I'm not in Nigeria and that I'm in America, I can feel the same thing that you're feeling. There's crime all over the world. Just because I'm not in Nigeria doesn't mean I can't fight for Nigeria. I have ex-family there. I was married to a Nigerian. I am a Nigerian, and I consider myself to be. Despite what anybody else has to say, I can give a shit what anybody else has to say. I have a voice just as much as everyone else has a voice. And I can fight just as much as everybody else wants to fight. I just want to go in a different direction than what everyone else is going in, because we're not getting anywhere in the direction that we're in right now. So we need to expand our mind, think deeper, and try to go towards a new foundation possibly. It looks like we might need to do that to get to new foundation, because if something's not working for the first time or the second time, why try doing the same thing the third time knowing it's not going to work? We need to explore new avenues. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to open people's eyes to realize that every voice matters in Nigeria and every human life deserves justice. Period. In Nigeria, anywhere in the world. We all breathe life. Period. And I want to fight for the Nigerian people the best that I can. And as far as naming the king's name, I would suggest that no Nigerian mention his name so nobody can be picked up. I, as an American, am more than happy to take that responsibility out of my mouth to mention the king's name in any way I feel fit, because there's nothing that he's going to do to me. I'm a bold, bold person. I'm a force to be reckoned with. And I will fight to, as far as I can possibly fight, to help get justice. That's what I want to do.
Mommy Nathan, are you there? Mr. Shegun.
Nathan's mom, are you there? You can unmute and speak. I guess everyone is sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. Wake up. Papa, come back and talk about something. Toyin, you're on the big screen. Take over. But we can barely hear you, to be honest with you. Maybe it's your earpiece. I think your earpiece is interfering with your sound.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, a little better.
Okay. You see, this, to be frank, I get that easily because Nigeria, in fact, we have so many cold cases. So many.
To be honest with you, America has a lot of cold cases as well. I'm actually in one for the last 3 years. I'm not going to put down Nigeria. No, I'm not going to put down Nigeria. I don't really want you to disregard Nigeria. There is justice if we fight for it, no matter which country we're in.
I'm not saying that. You see, if you look at information that we get, and both the ones we give out and the ones we receive, you know, there's one thing they call like disinformation. Something happened some years ago, and I don't know if you are aware about that NSAS. That NSAS issue was a disinformation. The information the public got was Nigerian police, the Yahoo guy.
Is there anything else you could use for sound? You're now screeching.
Is it better?
No. The NSARS, from what I believe, was a giant protest.
You see, that giant protest, that NSARS came in with a what? A disinformation. The information everybody got was police from the eastern part of Nigeria held a Yahoo boy. He was driving a Lexus. They arrested him. They now killed the guy and took over his car, his Lexus SUV. But the real information was they stopped this guy on a stop and search. They put him inside their own vehicle, which was a private Sienna, like unmarked police vehicle, a Toyota Sienna. They put the guy in it, and his car was behind their Sienna. On their way to the police station, I think, the guy now jumped out of the Sienna and got injured, but the guy didn't die. But the information everybody got was the police stopped this guy, killed him, took his Lexus. The reason why people believe that information was because Nigeria is known for what? Extrajudicial killings. I think Nigeria is number 1 in the whole world. The police will just silence you. So the protest now went from that eastern part of Nigeria to Edo State, to Lagos State, which they had the most impact, where people died, the most casualties. So NSAS as a whole was really created out of false information, and the information spread like a virus. And the eruption sparked something that Nigeria has never seen before. We are here to relieve from that. This Mohbad of a case now that came in, they have already warehoused out. 9 months, no progress. DNA test, we didn't hear anything. Accusation about the ownership of the child, the DNA, the hesitation of the paternity of the child, we didn't hear anything. All the stakeholders that are accusing that this is the father, nobody came out. Even the lawyer gone, he didn't come out to go out and bring his own DNA and say, go and do the DNA of that child and verify maybe the child is mine. He didn't even do the needful. Everybody was just quiet and watching and playing us like, like Muppets. And all of them had this kind of idea that with time, they knew everybody will wear out.
If you do DNA, if you accept to do DNA, that's why he slept with what's his name? I don't want to mention her name. So
of course, she wouldn't dare because she herself, she's not even sure who wants that child. She wouldn't dare. So she liked it the way everything's under under wrap like that. She like it like that. She's very comfortable with that idea. Yeah, she loved it like that. But she knew that DNA test is going to spark a lot of debate and something's going to come out of it. I know that that child belongs to someone other than Mohbad. I can stick anything for that. But it's very bad the way they're just playing out and the way the outcome of things are. I mean, you know, in this Nigeria here, we have the police. But if they don't catch you red-handed, they won't do anything. Go to any police station, they're eating groundnut there. They only treat high-profile cases like robbery, kidnapping, any other cases. They don't treat it. Imagine you have a case today now, and we'll write a statement. Today's been Sunday.
Do you know what a lot of that?
I can bet my life. If we should go by that same station by Thursday to ask for our statement that we wrote today, on Thursday, 4 days after, they can't bring out that statement. They would have sold that statement to women selling granules or body outside.
You know what I find that a lot of the problem is when it comes to Nigerian people, they don't know what the laws are. Everyone has rights, but they don't know what their rights are. Me, as an American, being on Paparino's platform, I know the Nigerian law better than most Nigerians. And I swear, I've learned a lot of Nigerian law, but I find that a lot of Nigerians don't know their laws. So everybody's just doing whatever without knowing what their rights are. And they can't fight for themselves because they don't know what their rights are.
Exactly. Even we are telling police, okay, now they are saying that, okay, stop searching people's phones. But now police stop you now, they want to come and search your phone now. You now start telling police in the middle of June, maybe you are traveling now. You can't search my phone for the media. You are just playing with your life. You are taking your life. Police that holding AK-47 assault rifle. You're not telling what Tony said or what the IGP said. That stop searching people's phones. You know, you're just gambling with your life. And it goes a long way. You understand? It's what's happening here. That's the reality. Even if people have genuine or credible information, they are scared to go to the police station to go and divulge it because of being picked up or arrested. Because they will detain you. How do you get about the information? You yourself, God, what have you been doing for a living? Who are you yourself? Ask you questions that you're not supposed to be.
Well, see, you can't just go to the police station with evidence. It shouldn't work that way because you need your own representation, your own lawyer to go to the police station with your evidence. Or we have public lawyers to help public people. If they got a public lawyer, usually they don't cost anything to fight for you. And like here in the United States, if someone has to stand up in court to talk to a judge and you don't have representation, they will issue a state lawyer to help you that's free to defend you. Everyone has the right to a public defendant or someone to represent you. So people don't know that, so holding on to evidence and afraid to speak up, but there is help out there to help you. People don't know the laws. They don't know, unfortunately. And I believe that every school around the world should teach their students in each country what their laws are, because everyone has different laws. I think it should be taught to everyone. So everybody has their rights. Every human being has human rights. But I think I'm done talking for today. I have to go make a cake.
Yeah.
Have a good day, everyone.
And you too. Thank you.
Paparino, thank you.
I will follow you now. Thank you very much. I really
thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Very good listening.
And also thank you, Tony. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. Let me see. Maybe I have to come back again because I almost exhausted all the time. Okay. Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna come back up the screen. Make sure you follow them. Follow Bola. Follow Tony. Bola, are you there?
I will follow you now. I'm following you.
Bola, are you there? No, I'm just saying follow everybody. I will used to follow you so that people account can also get to 1,000. Some people cannot go live, so we try to follow them. Everybody, make sure you follow, connect to all the persons in the live stream. Bola, I've slept off. Bola, are you there? I'm about defendant lawyer.
Maybe you're on mute.
Paparino, take time. You hear me?
Lawyer Bola.
Take time.
I'll bet thunder fire come up now. You don't hear English, you don't change mouth.
Barrister lawyer, Bola.
I bet thunder fire was okay. Thunder. Yeah, thunder fire them.
Okay,
we love Mohbad for that. We say at the end of the day that it is we that are trying to make these corrections. We are the one that love the man more than them. Then they are just there.
It's very bad. They're just trying to wear us out.
Yeah, and if anything happens now, because this case now, they run away. They don't blame them.
Yeah, I want to wear us out. The case is just they can't hold anybody again. Which is long. And it's bad. Play dicing, and it's very bad. I will play dicing. I want to begin to game. I want to solo. On the cash outs, I want you.
Well, what people don't know is the remaining thing that is left now, because now you to one complaint, to one for come up my arrest. Because to shut up for my want to plan with everything.
How the script will
go. Yeah, what the next week is now. We have everything now.
Want to joke all this sort of. Want to negotiate.
Mohbad mother said, Wunmi has begged me and I've accepted.
Behind closed door. So can you also, can you condition to my teeth off now? So what can you go bad again. Just so bad the way everything just played out. It shows how human being life still the value rara. This could be anybody, you know. I blame my medical team.
I'm just painful that man. That guy just have to die.
And it's very
that's just painful.
Sorry, my viewers, for those that didn't hear Yoruba. I'm very sorry about speaking Yoruba. You know, it's just the way.
That is so involved. They could have let that guy live. You won't take everything away from him, but just let's give him
I don't know. And this is a guy that he didn't even enjoy the money, and he could have enjoyed, you know.
The guy could have still made it in life. If what he has done was the issue, let him take it away and let him live his life. He would have still made it.
He has been bullied. Are they bullying him because they wanted to join secret courts or to join another court in the court? You know, is this music industry based on? And if you actually look at it in a nutshell, Nigerian music is based on
representative one sir. Representative Petcage. They were not inside.
Without not mentioning some artists that are made. Many of these artists, many of them, they are into normal courtesy. Our court one is school, you understand? And it's very bad. So because I have to collaborate a song with you now, I must be in your own kind of barunda, you know. And these are the kind of issues. So for the cause, youth separation. You understand? The idea of that secret courtesy now are separated in Nigerian youth. Because you are not my color.
Mama said Wunmi has begged me and I've accepted Motigba. Wunmi has begged me and I've accepted. And who else? All stations settled.
The people that paid, it has already paid them. You know, they've already collected their own share of the pie.
Oh no, don't make it Sigba anymore. Don't mind them.
They have already moved on.
In a case like this, you can't lawyer can
anything left now is just fragments of Mohbad's memory. Everything they have already moved on. Be careless. Everybody to move on. How do you mean? It's just fragments.
And the protest don't NMS. That's you know, when they refuse to consult people who have the information, the ideas, you'll be missing out so many things. The rightful place to have protested was bioscience, and after that, they should have called on the American police or petitioned NMS directly, not even going there to protest to them. NMS, you said that you do not take foreign sample. Okay, what is the sample of Mohbad doing in your laboratory? That's accomplice. You rope them in immediately. The American police will start investigation. It will become aiding and abetting. Okay, they were aiding the Nigerian government through bioscience to get away with this sample, to cause this delay and to cause the misconduct. So they aided in that process, because why didn't they do investigation as a laboratory to know that this sample is coming from this particular body? All that time that we were calling, all those then Susan. Thank God for that woman. Oh my God. That woman, Susan, was the one that called Berekete. This sample was never sent to America, was never sent to anywhere. Berekete said, no, what do you mean? We don't fight government here. You know where you they carry your own, they go. They cursed that woman, embarrassed that woman for public. And the woman went quiet. Then now, after about 3 weeks, after about 4 months later, now Muyiwa now say, we just confirm from now. They didn't send the body, they didn't send the sample anywhere. And now with source, I take confirm, I take no. Before you even say you don't go confirm, people don't tell us it's 4 or 5 months ago. You guys were fighting against those ones. Ara gidi, you know, our la first now we want one. Our la more schedule. Because me to le shemo. Data bali she quickest in koku. That's what I'm saying, right? But Mohbad, where he went to put himself, I swear, under Muyiwa and Gurexin that he went to put himself. I don't say anything good that those people want to offer to him. I swear. Those guys, when you even look at them speaking, can they come here and even talk about this case and speak and analyze? They go to dead place. I want to look I want to cool cells. I want sort of slow. I want brain retarded. I want sort of slow. We competition could not send anywhere. Echo environment, everything then she could fly. When you pay Makundi, now. Kill a version. I'm a location as a case sample in the future. I'm a address. I'm a address when it's historical. What did you say?
Kini ya mama lo as case sample. You understand?
Yes, now.
People are straight, all see straight. But you're seeing, on the bury evidence everywhere. Something about my Zoom body in the future, which eventually played out. Nonsense, it not my bambe. You understand? So go kini and go test or she toxicology, poison will go all anything. She any sample to the badge already. Everything she yama. So kini off work pani. So I want the go. I'm
to put things right. Okay? And the reason to confirm WhatsApp attacking me, you should do last one indirectly. I want to call indirectly in one low. We call silent everybody. What's your law? I refer and one nísìnyí wọ́n débi tó ẹ pé ẹsẹ̀ wọn kan lè mọ́ kí ni wọ́n ṣe wọ́n kúrò lẹ́yìn wọn ni wọ́n wá bí wọ́n ṣe máa tàn èmi náà wọlé tí màá lé pé mo wà lẹ́yìn wọn àjọ wà ní àjọṣe mítì òṣìwò lè gbé fún mi. Me I'm just here, I'm teaching to mo ń kọ́ àwọn èèyàn ní the same way ten site case Jésù case Mohammed tẹ́fí kọ́ àwọn èèyàn the same way lèmi náà ṣe ń site eléyìí a fi kọ́ àwọn èèyàn káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ understand. Ìwọ tó lọ fẹ́ yàwó kó kọ́gbọ́n ìwọ tó ní bàbá tó ní ìyá kó kọ́gbọ́n ìwọ tó bá kú kó mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹlòmíì ṣàlọ ní will ká ní pé Mohbad ti ní will bí Abiola okay in the will of Abiola kọ sílẹ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe DNA sí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ òun okay directly. When Abiola died, they did it because what you were on will. So we should be more civilized with the modern. We are trying to minimize the kind of death and incident and occurrence that will be happening to people. Okay, through citing cases and making people understand and learn. Okay, so that is one.
Abiola even had, he had like 16 bastards. No, really, no. But she didn't test. No, almost 70. He had almost 16 bastards. You understand? So, but Mohbad, she at a young boy like that, oh, the man will win. You understand?
This is Bukky Jesse now. Bukky Jesse. One really song. Àwọn tó ń dídì tó ń dàgbòrú tó wà tó ṣe bí pé tó wà ń bẹ bí ké bóyá wọn ò sí ẹ gbọ́ Bukky Jesse mú bọ̀ ẹ má ti sẹ má sọ everybody listen every plate.
I will be honest with you today. Mo ò ṣáájú anybody mọ́ ojú àánú mi ti fọ́ mo fẹ́ máa tó pa Mohbad mo fẹ́ wá justice fún nǹkan tó bá wọ ní family ìjẹkújẹ òde gbogbo yìí láti pa ọmọ yẹn.
You see, in front of 2,300 people live, okay, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all this is follow for why. All of this is the Bukky is part of the reason why it will be hard for any important Nigerian, any famous Nigerian to want to come and join this Justice for Mohbad because of videos like this, things like this that Bukky said at that time. Okay, just listen. You see, maybe somebody is on the side lying to Mohbad that you can become fame through this Mohbad case. Who has died has died. Okay, you just be doing your own. Technically, be singing your song and be seeing what we are going to be doing. Let the case be going on. Okay, don't worry about whatever anybody is saying. Forget about what they are saying. Just focus on your own career. Now, people will be following stupidly. They will be saying they are fans. Okay, and those fans, those guys are not really fans. So those guys, they are fans of Mohbad. Okay, they want just from Mohbad, but suddenly they are converting them to Baba Mohbad fans. They are beginning to be converted to Baba Mohbad fans. Okay, so what Bukky is basically saying that Baba Mohbad, Mohbad, the family, okay, Mohbad, Muyiwa, Wumi, Mama Mohbad, of them, they don't want justice. Okay, they are just trying to become famous through their Mohbad case. Okay, that's what she's saying here.
I will be honest with Baba. That is not making me to live justice.
She said that if Papa Mohbad knows how to sing and is singing, why wasn't he singing and be collaborating and surviving through music when Mohbad was alive? Why is it that Mohbad died now? Adura is singing. Baba Mohbad is singing. Everybody suddenly is going to studio. They tend to be fame, trying to take advantage of we the fans. Just because we are present here, we think that they are mourning, but they are trying to use us to step up, to step up on the ladder. He said, this is the difference between us who are really looking for justice, people like Paparino, people like Bukky Jesse, and others and Co, and other great hosts, okay? And that's the difference between us and other and people supporting Wunmi. People supporting Wunmi, they're not teaching Wunmi. No matter what Wunmi does, they are keeping their mouth shut. So they even know that Wunmi is a bad person and has a hand in Mohbad'S, but they are keeping their mouth shut. But we cannot behave like those people. We cannot see something wrong that Baba Mohbad is doing and stay quiet. It means we too are not all right. It means the public is not all right. Then we are doing nonsense. No important person will get themselves involved into this. People, it means on both sides, things are wrong. If we see things that are wrong here, we keep short. There's things that are wrong there, they keep short. Then tell me what both of us want. We are a fracas group. We don't want anything other than just supporting our celebrities. That is Baba about celebrity, we miss celebrity, and then they are menacing us, using us, taking our money, and then we are having mental issues, we are having problems, we are worried, we are fighting each other. Nonsense. She doesn't want part of that. You see, and this clearly shows you the reason why some people are in just Mohbad, okay? Which you cannot really phantom at the end of the day. This time that Bukky just said this was when at that time all the door was shut, okay? There was no attention. It's just like when you have this guy called Pet Cage. When the guy was complaining, Moyiwa, this left and right, Moyiwa, and then they sack Andy or Bayo. Or chairman, they give the guy, they promote the guy, the guy they call Pet Cage that used to come for, that talk about the cat at that time. You see the guy, what did the guy do? He's very silent and looking. People like that, they are dangerous. Don't ever see them anywhere important in life and begin to take them serious. This is the best they can have in their life in this case. To destroy this case, to do everything, and then later in the future, we'll begin to meet them elsewhere again. Okay? These are people that they will see something is wrong. They will keep short. They will be there. Nothing is right. Nothing is going on. But they will keep their mouth, their dirty ass. They will keep it there, dirty smelling. Sit down there. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. Then you are not different from Wunmi fans. You and Karimo are not different. You guys know what happened there. Or you will never say nothing. You guys know that these guys, Papa Mohbad, Muyiwa, they are just being arrogant and adamant. And we just want to see that they sit on top of this case. Are they human rights activists? No. Are they professionals? Are they human rights professionals? No. How many threats can they withstand? No. Then why don't you leave the case to those who can handle the public? You said no. What result is coming out? You say you are writing petition. Nobody's responding. No, why would they respond? You don't have connection. In this country, you must have connection. You must be huge. Human rights activist foundations, they have connection, they are big. They have helped many people in the future, in the past, who are ready to come and join them and fight the fight. But you guys are just close-minded, like in one small cupboard there, and saying that people should be listening to you when you are speaking. Turn the nine go fire all of now. What do you know there? Kill them or so. Okay? The same thing you guys are. I want to know Wunmi drugs. Kí ni ìyàtọ̀ tó wà láàrin wọn? That one class I said Wunmi is selling drugs. Wunmi peddle drugs. And the Nigerian police went to that house and they sell drugs. Okay, all these Wunmi fans, how are you sure that Wunmi that these guys are not even pushing drugs? How are you sure these guys coming on the internet? This guy just frequently use that word drugs. Wunmi peddle drugs. I mean, and NDLEA is there watching all of them. So you're not different. NDLEA is not taking action, saying things are not right. Because you are the same like them. You call legal team. If you go and see this guy, Pet Cage now, the guy has even fully changed his name. Pet Cage Legal Team. Legal Team. Legal Team Oshi. Legal Team, what okay, doctor, okay, lawyer. One also the legal team, no Mohbad. Ah, God. I'm on tete my bow. Job, where that song, that is a song to sing at this time. Talo Korean now, mo fẹ́ play orin amọ̀nà tètè máa bọ̀ yẹn. Somebody please tell me Talo Korean amọ̀nà tètè máa bọ̀ because
Báyọ̀ Adégbóyèga Paparino.
Mò ń bọ̀.
Báyọ̀ Adégbóyèga.
Bọ́lá wàá ṣeré. That is former Mohbad fans. I'm not in with lights, but I'm in blessing. May the spirit of Mohbad open your ways. You guys who are truly looking for justice, then make sure Ki Mohbad could need justice by every means. If I want to queer, I want to say Mohbad fans, Wunmi fans. If Mohbad they are alive, would you guys be doing this nonsense? Mohbad fans, Wunmi fans, nonsense. You guys should focus on Mohbad. Anybody won't mention anything. Mohbad the new umbrella. I'm on. Ẹni pé ta ló kọ́ nìyẹn Báyọ̀ kíni? Ta ló kọ́ nìyẹn? Ẹni Gbẹ́ngà Adébóyè àbí ta ló kọ́?